Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. We have already started here. Cross to the back post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's good running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a goal kick. Aimed beyond the defence. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in the Mecca! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Through Bangkok United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Montiel with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him, face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Douglas Costa. He's very quick and nimble, both with the ball and indeed without it, and his low centre of gravity means he's really hard to knock off the ball. There aren't too many players who can prise open a defence by themselves on a regular basis, but this guy is an exception.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And they've got rid. Nubel sends that a long way. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Scamacca! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Scamacca actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Reina. So it is still 0-0. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Douglas Costa. Cross in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Montiel. It's an early cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And he can clear it away. And he's opted for the long pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Gross! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Gross. And that's really well manoeuvred. Reina He's a sharp little ball here. Douglas Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. And he's there to belt it away. Sergio Roberto. Nemeka, and the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Nemeka deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Montiel to Gross. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Tries to play it through. That looks a cracking ball. Plenty. He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Reina. And it's Gross. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Threads one in. Scamacca tries to... Oh, what a climb! Goal! Schalke! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
Decent chance! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Schalke are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
True Bangkok United really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Make his way to the information centre.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Schalke have their second corner now. Terrific header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gently done. Scamacca. And they can counter here. Now it's Berghaus. Reina. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Berghaus. Bensebaini cuts it out.
Schalke have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Sergio Roberto. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
True Bangkok United get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, easy pickings there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Number 11.
And he's managed to get rid.
Number 19. Number 21.
And here's Guruzeta in with the
18,
challenge.
El Arabi. Number 9.
Well, that defending is
Number
unapologetically
22.
persistent.
Number
It's
2.
almost personal.
Substitution.
And it had to be. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's taking no chances there. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Goal! Schalke! And they get themselves in front! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Schalke clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're back on the ball again.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Sergio Roberto gets a foot in here. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number
4,
3 coming up.
Sergi Roberto. Coming on to replace him is number 16. Substitution in progress.
Tries to get it clear. He's in a great position here. Well, the clearance goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Grujic. Hangs in across. He rises! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, this is a great position. Knocks it into space.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. And a chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own. Oh, he's been caught napping! And we're done.